the 5 million man Tinubu march, which happened, of course, in the commercial capital of Nigeria, Lagos. I think we have a clip for that. Let's take a look. All right. Before that, I think it's important. I want to first ask if Sam Dandy has been to any of the matches yet.
I haven't. Unfortunately, no. I have not been to any of the matches.
You're a soft boy. You're not about that life. But Osage, what we're seeing now is like it's the battle of the matches or the battle of the parades. Every party, it seems that this year, this election cycle, matches and parades have become very popular, which wasn't always the case.
So I think, it shows, a little bit of intimidation from the earlier rallies that, had happened. And so everybody is trying to outdo the obedient rallies, and try to show that they also have numbers, But some of the things that people have mentioned is, obedient rallies have been run across the country, not just in one region. And so they would also like to see other parties pull off the same numbers in other parts of the country, without anybody being paid. That's one thing. Another thing is, and these are some of the comments that I've read, is who is leading the marches in Lagos State. Like this 5 million man march now is led by
MC Oluomo, is it?
Exactly.
Is that confirmed? So these are allegations. Is it confirmed that MC Oluomo is the one leading the marches?
Well, he was in the forefront of, he's there. He held the microphone a couple of times, made some statements. It seemed like he was the one leading it. So I'm just sharing some of the comments that I've seen. And people have also asked, does he represent, and of course him and the people that are on that march with him, do they represent the personality and the type of, what do they represent, what Lagos State APC is? Or is there other types of personalities that make up the Lagos State APC? There's that. And of course, he also made comments on the NSAS protest, was mocking, seemingly, asking where are the bodies of those who, allegedly were killed and some of all of that. So, but of course, rallying and election season will bring all sorts of drama, and we're here for it.
It's even become more entertaining. Sam Dandy, what we're seeing is that there are entertainers joining the rally. Do you think maybe this is something that might make it to entertainment stories one of these days? Maybe we'll see a massive performance of one of Africa's biggest stars at some of these rallies.
What I have to say, I think it's powerful, of course, that entertainment is a part of this, because a lot of these celebrities, like you were saying, have huge following. And what better way is it to push, some agenda, or at least support, some part of making Nigeria great. And the thing is, I will say one thing, right? Whether, of course, it was in, other parts of Africa where this has happened or elections have happened, we do know that these people are paid. The entertainers usually will not come to perform or put their music out there without being cut some coins. All right, but it's not in all cases, but most likely it will. And it will depend on either the entertainers who are willing to say, you know what, I believe for this, I will put my career and, own up to it and say this is the Nigeria I believe based on this party. Or I would just go for the highest bidder. Whoever can afford to pay me, I'll just be there at their rally and gather people around. Because I can imagine a ton of youth will be there. Burna Boy says he's for this party and will be performing here. Everyone will be there, and the numbers will.
Sam Dandy, we've seen different entertainers taking their stands and showing which parties they support directly or indirectly. Ujoke Silva, of course, throwing her weight behind the APC. And we've seen the P-Square brothers throwing their weight behind the Labour Party. We'll continue to see more of these celebrities coming out and taking a stand